So hey guys, welcome to Infoville. Today in this video I am going to talk about dopamine, what is dopamine, how does it work and how is it connected to our lives. So this video is going to be really beneficial for you. So watch the video till the end and let's get started. If I say that your motivation, confidence, depression, anxiety all are connected to something, then how will you react? Let's assume a situation. If I give you two options, which one would you love to pick? The first one is doing exercise for 1 hour and the second one is playing video games for 1 hour. So most of you guys will definitely go with playing video games for 1 hour. And if I also ask what do you like the most? Watching movies or reading books? So here also most of your answer will be watching movies. So why it is so? You know well that doing exercise is good for your health and also reading books is also good for your academics. But even knowing the right thing, you are not doing the right thing. Is not it? So why it is? Is it your fault or something else? So let me tell you, these are caused by the dopamine. What? Dopamine. Yes. So what is dopamine? So dopamine is a type of neurotransmitter. The nervous system uses it to send messages between nerve cells. So basically, it's a chemical messenger. It's also called chemical of pleasure. What? Chemical of pleasure. So, how dopamine is related to those activities? So, at the beginning, I gave you the example. So, most of you would do what gives you happiness. So, when you do some tasks which makes you happy, then your brain releases dopamine. And when you do the tasks which doesn't give you happiness, then releasing amount of dopamine is very less. So basically, when dopamine is released, you feel good, and when it is released in a very less amount, then you feel sad. That's why you love to watch movies rather than studying. But releasing of dopamine, it varies from person to person. Let's take another example. Someone who is not interested in studies, if we give him two options, one is studying and another is playing, then he will definitely go with playing, because if he study, then his brain doesn't release that much of dopamine, so he goes with playing. And if we give the same option to a scientist, then the scientist will definitely choose studying, because he is a scientist, and while studying, his brain releases dopamine. So it also varies from person to person. A particular thing could be a high dopamine activity for someone, and that also be a low dopamine activity for someone else. Is being depressed caused by dopamine? So whenever our mind is not stable, we think much and many random negative thoughts come in our mind, then we feel down. So thoughts influence our dopamine activities, right? Thought influence our dopamine activities. We feel down because of not releasing of dopamine. So as I discussed that when dopamine is released we feel good, so not releasing of dopamine make us sad. Okay, so after 2 to 3 days, if you are still down, then you should consult with a doctor. Some medicines are there that can boost dopamine activities. And what happens when our brain releases a very large amount of dopamine? Well, so we know that when dopamine is released, then we feel good, and by doing something, if our brain releases a very large amount of dopamine, then we get addicted to that particular thing. Okay, we get addicted. Then we want to do that particular thing because we know that if you do that, then our dopamine will be released in a very high amount and we will be happy. Okay, and if you see a drunkard, the drunkard know that drinking is not good for his health, but still he drinks a lot. So why? It is caused by dopamine, and it's the same reason for gambling also. So these are all about dopamine. So if you found the video informative for you, then like the video and make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon and share the video to your friends. Thank you.